I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Joe David, the Managing Director for Elementos. Joe, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Yeah, fantastic, Shay. Yeah, no, really happy to be here this morning.
Now, congratulations on the amazing news that came out on the 19th of May. I believe Metals X has taken a near 20% stake of the company for $5 million. Mate, talk me through the key highlights here.
Yeah, no, Metals X coming onto our register at 19.9% is very significant for ourselves as a company, and certainly should be a pretty significant flag for our shareholders and others interested in getting into both the tin sector and exposure to our assets. It was a private placement, so it's company to company. We negotiated it for a few weeks, and certainly Metals X, for those that don't know, is Australia's largest tin miner. We're currently with the producing asset at the Renison Bell tin mine in Tasmania. They're also one of the few ways you can play global tin in any way, one of the few producers. So to have Metals X take a strategic placement and come onto our register really is the ultimate pat on the back for all the hard work that's been done over the last few years, and certainly the milestones we've achieved in the last couple of months. And I think, for those not familiar with tin and maybe not familiar with the technical aspects of all the milestones we've recently delivered, I think now your answers are there. Metals X has come on, they've validated what we've done, and they're very happy with the way we're pointing and going to support us on our journey moving forward.
It's certainly a validation of the work you've done today. But for everybody who is new to the tin story, you recently completed a maiden ore reserve and a DFS. Can you talk me through some of the key points of this?
Yeah, so basically the ore reserve is the techno-economic validation of your resources. And basically anything from a PFS or more advanced than that. We obviously DFS, which is even more advanced than a pre-feasibility study. We were able to then use that techno-economic assessment to declare the maiden ore reserves for the project. So that's a massive milestone. The DFS itself is a massive milestone. The level of detail that you need to do on your engineering, economic assessment, environmental studies, licensing, all the rest of it to get across the thresholds for it to be a definitive feasibility study is massive. So we put that study out at the start of April. That gave us a 270 million Australian dollar NPV, which is obviously substantially higher than our current market cap. So both the ore reserve, the DFS with that very healthy NPV, as well as resubmitting our key licensing documents to the Andalusian government in the south of Spain, who are our only regulator that we need to deal with to get licensed. Couple of huge milestones there, but fully understandable that some of the shareholders might not fully have understood exactly where we are in the process. I don't think there's many questions now with Metals X obviously liking what they saw.
Absolutely not. It's definitely a vote of confidence in the direction you're taking. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of work done today, and we've still got a long way to go before the end of the year. So what is Elementos working on in the background over the next 6 months?
Yes, we've got two assets for those that don't know. Our primary asset is the Oropesa asset in Spain and the Andalusian region in Spain. Obviously, our reference, we put in our primary license applications. So for us, the absolute focus for us now is getting those license applications into licenses in our hand. That should happen at the start of next year, or hopefully the back end of this year. So for us, that's the absolute major focus. Alongside of that, in parallel, we're still working with other major partners in the industry who can sign into offtake deals. We're talking to debt providers about coming in and providing the financing to support the mine, as well as some other partners that could play a role across the suite of those, including some on the equity side. So for us, it's really packaging up all the key items to deliver into final investment decision and get the project into construction in Spain. In addition to that, we have our asset in Tasmania, the Cleveland Tin Mine, which is not far from the Renison Bell mine, which Metals X own in Tasmania. So we're certainly going to sit down and have another look at that and see exactly what the development path is there, now having a strong partner with Metals X alongside us.
Congratulations once again on this news. The future is certainly looking bright for Elementos. Thank you so much for being here today, Joe.
Thank you, Shay.